Hey honeybees, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a little bit of a twist from what I usually do for my TBRs, and that is because today I'm going to be using a jar, a TBR jar. I've never used one of these, but I've seen a couple of YouTubers do this, and I thought it would be really fun and exciting if I could do this because I am horrible at picking my TBR apparently, so this will help me out a bit. We'll see, because there's like over 100 prompts in here, maybe. I'm not really sure. I put a lot in here, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I already gave this a really good mix, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix it one more time. Let's go ahead and get in there. Now my library is pretty full of a lot of things, and I think it's gonna be pretty fun to do this, so let's see. What is the first one gonna be? I think I'm only gonna go with 5 books because I really don't know how many I'm gonna be able to read this month. So let's see. The first one is a book that's set in college. I think I have a couple of books like that. I know for sure this is Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney, and this is about Quinn. She's like a to-do list type of person. She's very perfectionist, and then her book goes missing. I remember this book crystal clear because I wanted to read this one so bad, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. On to the next one. Let's see. Ooh, this one got stuck, so let's see what this one says. A book by a Black author. I know for sure this one is because I think I read the other one. This is Somewhere Between Bitter and Sweet by Laekan Zea Kemp. This is about Penelope and Xander. I believe they are both from like different lives, and like they're both each other's first loves. I think this is a really cute story, so yeah, we'll see where this one takes me. Editing Z here. As you know, I can make a mistake. That book is actually not based in college, and I did not realize that until last night when I read 14 pages in. So that is going to be the book that is going to be written by a Black author, and the one that is going to be the one that is set in college is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. So yeah, just beware of that as the video goes on. The third book here. Let's see what we'll get. Will we? Alrighty, let's go with this one. A Small Town Romance. Do I have any more small town romances? I actually do, y'all. This is the one from the trilogy. If y'all read the first one, then the second one, of course, is the one that you should go with. So this is Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. This is a small town romance, and guys, I know I already talked to you about the other one, and I loved it with all of my heart, so of course, I'm ready for this one. And the third book comes out in September, so this is the perfect time to read this book because, you know, I want to be ahead of the game. But anyway, yeah, this is a small town romance. I'm getting some really fun ones right now. I think I'm really having fun with this. All right, let's go with another one. Let's see what this one says. A book set in a magical city. I have quite a few of these. Let's see. I have the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I have this one. And then I have another one over here, 6 of Crones. That's one. I also have Lonely Castle in the Mirror. So these are a bunch of them. I really don't know which one I want to pick. I think because I have really bad FOMO, I'll go with this one. This is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Now, I've heard so many book girlies talk about this one, and I tell you, kid you not, I've been missing out. Bought the books and haven't even read them. So yeah, I'm ready to read this one. There's 3 books in this trilogy. I think the 3rd book isn't out yet, but yeah, this is the 1st book. So yay. We got a little magic going on this month. This is really fun right now. Like, I'm having so much fun. So this is the 4th book. No, this is the 5th book. I think I'm gonna pick 2 more just because this is really fun, and I don't know. I really want to see where I get with this. So let's do 1 more. I mean 2 more anyway. A book written in 1995. Why did I do this to myself? Let's check a couple. I believe are like in the 1900s. Let's see. This one was written in this is really funny. 1995. Y'all, I cannot believe I actually found one. This book was written in 1995. Yo, that's crazy. I didn't think I had one. Oh my god. Well, this is the book that's written in 1995. This is Snow Falling on Cedars. Now, I got this book from a free little library, so the little libraries that we be seeing around, I found this in one at my school. This is by David Gutterson, and I'm super excited to read this one, actually. I really did want to read this one, so this is really fun. I'm glad I picked this one. This one is kind of set in like an older time, so like 1954. This is gonna be super fun to read. I'm so glad I picked this one, y'all. This is actually really great, so I can't wait to read this one. All right, and one more book just for the fun, because why not? You know, ooh, one fell out too. Let's see what she says. Let's see what she says. Read the oldest book on your shelf. Y'all, I don't even think I'm gonna read it, but this is the oldest book on my shelf. Let's see. I know this book is the oldest one because it's the only book I haven't read on this shelf or haven't bought recently, so yeah. I'm setting myself up for failure, as you can tell, but this is See Me by Nicholas Sparks, y'all. This is a author I picked up because he was born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware, which I was born and mostly raised in, so that's why I picked up this book a long time ago, and I'm talking about years and years ago, okay? This book is so old. Yellow. Do y'all see that? That's nasty, okay? This book has been sitting on my shelf for so long. That's really sad and embarrassing to say, but yeah, this is the oldest book on my shelf, so we'll see if I read it. I probably will find an audio book so I can read this one because it's been on my shelf for so long, and I probably will end up enjoying it. I just haven't read it yet. I don't know why, but here it is. Let's go ahead and see where this one takes me to. First up, I have See Me by Nicholas Sparks, with a book that has been sitting on my shelf the longest. Second, I have Snow Falling on Cedars by David Gutterson, with a book that is written in 1995. A book that is in a magical city. This is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. The fourth one, Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score, a small town romance. Somewhere Between Bitter and Sweet by Laekan Zea Kemp, a Black author. And last but not least, we have Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney, with a book that is set in college. Alright, so these are the 6 books I am hoping to read this month, and we'll see where these all take me because I'm really not sure. These are a couple of books that are just pretty thick, so we'll see what happens. I really do want to get through like at least 3 of these. I really mean it this time, so let's see what happens. Alright guys, I had so much freaking fun, and I mean so much fun picking from the TBR jar. Like, this was actually so much fun. I didn't think I was gonna have this much fun picking out of a jar, but it was actually fun, and I'm really happy with the picks I have. So this will be a series, and to come there will be so many more other books that I will be picking with the TBR jar. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please don't forget to comment the jar emoji down below, because of course we're starting the jar journey. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And also don't forget to click on all those links down below, because those are all my socials. Please don't forget to see what I do and read every single day. And remember to be true and be you, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.